Happy Monday, guys. All right, it looks like we're starting off the day green. Cheers, by the way. I appreciate you all for tuning in. Currently, we have the S&P 500 up 0.5%. Let's see, the Dow is pretty much at break even, actually, slightly green, as the Russell's up 0.1%. And let's see, QQQ, oh yeah, guys, is leading the way, up 0.9%, as the VIX, funny enough, is also up about 4%. And it looks like here the metals are moving. Silver's moving, which we've called the breakout on silver time and time again here on the channel, guys. And gold's up as well, 1.2%. So nice green day. Nice green day to kick off this week, guys. And we have to go over the charts here on the indices. We'll break down some stocks and yeah, just talk about what I'm looking to do here to kick off the week. So guys, hit the like button. Feel free to subscribe. Join the Patreon for my portfolio updates. That's the link down below. Or go to stocksurfs.com/Patreon. And with that being said, cheers. Let's dive into it. So again, we're green across the board right now. Well, I guess oil is down. Oil is down, guys, 2.9%. But other than that, we are up across the board, like I said, and the S&P, looking at SPY, is now gapping above both moving averages on the 1 hour time frame here. You guys see it. We're pushing over the 180 and the 50 SMAs. We're taking out the highs from Friday, and it looks like Thursday for that matter, and Wednesday. So we're building some serious momentum on SPY. It's only up 0.5%, but again, we're building a higher low here, taking out the highs from Friday, Thursday, and Wednesday. That's looking good, man, to kick off the week. And we can see QQQ, is it doing the same thing? Let me see here, guys. It sure looks like it is, guys. It sure looks like it is. It's taking out the highs from Friday. It's taking out the highs from Thursday and Wednesday. And now we're pushing 602, 603, which is where we were last week at the high, right? So the bulls are clearly in charge here in this market. We're ripping across the board. The Dow, yeah, it's pretty much at break even, but come on, the Dow also looks like it's about to pop. We arguably have a bull flag here in the making. And the Russell, the small cap index, up 0.25% right now. It's building off the gains from Friday. It looks good so far. It looks good so far. And if this thing takes out the 50 moving average, Russell could be going higher here. So I like the way we're starting off the week here, guys, and a bunch of stocks are moving on the watch list. Nvidia is pushing up to kick the week off. Nvidia is up over 2.9. Now it's pushing 3% up. We're completely breaking out of the highs from Friday, Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday for that matter. Now we're pushing the highs from last Monday. We hit 184.50. Now we're at 183.29. So Nvidia's pushing. Clearly, we're breaking out here on the 1 hour. Let's see on the 4 hour chart how we're looking. I mean, you guys know my thoughts on Nvidia. We've been trading sideways for about, 2 months now. I think ultimately to wrap the year up, we're going to see a break towards 200. It's only a matter of time. And now we're testing that high, 185, which is big, big, big news here on the charts, guys. So keep your eyes on Nvidia. Let's see. GameStop, GME, holy moly, this thing is still going. $27 a share, 2.4% green day. We arguably have a cup and handle on GameStop. You guys see it here, GME. So if this takes 27.25 out, starts pushing $28, this thing could fill the gap, in my opinion, to $30 a share, which we've covered before here on the channel, right? I think that could happen, but if it does get to 30, guys, beware at that point. Yeah, it could see a big pullback. I think it's going to come back probably to the mid-low 20s after that, like we've seen time and time again on the stock over the last year. Each time it's gotten to $30, it's seen a pretty sizable pullback, other than, I guess, that one-off time it got to 37. It then pulled back to 30, but then again after that it tanked to 21. So it's like, all right, but yeah, I think we could see a push past 27.50 maybe on GME for a push to $30. But at that point, I'd be cautious about it. So I'm gonna set my alert on GME at $27 Let's do that right now. And let's go over now another stock I'm watching in the very short term, small cap company that has gotten some news. We got earnings from them, and the stock is looking interesting, slowly gaining some momentum. It's going to pull up here in a second. Ticker BNZI on the NASDAQ. Bonsai International. We've covered them before here and there, but we can see this stock's been gaining some momentum here in the short term. So let's cover their earnings quickly that just came out. Pretty good numbers here, guys, and we'll go over what the company does briefly here. So Bonsai essentially develops essential marketing solutions for companies that want to grow faster, offering seamless integrations that increase customer value out of the box, right? They are consolidating mission critical subscale MarTech products within three key elements or themes rather: acquisition, right? Engagement and analytics. And they drive growth within their secret sauce, their customer expansion through cross sales. And like I said, we just got their numbers for their Q2 2025 financials, which we got those about a month ago here. Let's see. Revenue came in at $3.3 million for Q2 2025. That's growth of 205% from the same quarter last year. So growth here is insane, right? 205%. And gross profit came in at $2.7 million for Q2 2025, representing 267% growth from Q2 2024. And gross margin expanded, guys. Pretty nice gross margin there to 83% in Q2 2025, a 1,390 basis point increase, right? So, yeah, this company, I mean, gross margins 83%, insane, and that's growth of 267%, and the revenue grew 205%, which is pretty remarkable as well from last quarter. And let's see, we can come down here and see some other key financial and operating highlights. We can see cash balance was $2.7 million. Annual recurring revenue looks like it's going to be at $12.6 million for Q2 2025, representing an 182% increase in the same period from a year ago. Again, cash balance $2.3 million. Stockholders' equity increased to $3.2 million as of June 30th. You guys can see right here, right? An increase of $35 million compared to what it was last go around. Net loss was $7.8 million compared to the $4 million loss. Okay, let's come down here. They expanded their customer base to over 140,000 total customers as of August 14th, 2025. And they secured expanded agreements with RBC Capital Markets. I'm not sure if you guys saw that. And other prominent enterprises for OpenReel. That's big. And look at this. We also got news. They completed a $32.7 million debt and liability elimination through August 31st, 2025. We can see here throughout 2025, looks like the CEO said, we have been highly focused on debt elimination initiatives to satisfy our outstanding obligations to several key vendors and creditors, positioning us for sustainable profitability in the future, right? Very good news here. And the CEO also said, as we continue to execute on our repayments ahead of schedule, we have seen meaningful improvements to both net income and shareholders' equity. Through the second quarter, we accomplished a $35 million year-over-year improvement in stockholders' equity. We just mentioned that, to a positive $3.2 million. So I'm pumped about kind of the progress here on BNZI, the growth in the short term that we're seeing from last year, right? Let's see if this continues into the long term. I'm watching this. Again, ticker BNZI on the NASDAQ. Make sure you guys add it to your watch list. And of course, with all these stocks, guys, I'm not a financial advisor. Do your own research. I'm not telling you to go buy anything, right? Not telling you to go buy anything. The only stock I own that we've covered in this video is Nvidia, right? Which again, going back to it, we're pushing up now over 3%. Nvidia is now pushing the highs from last week, guys. It might break out this week by the looks of the price action. You know, who knows? I'm not saying for sure that's going to happen, but it might take this channel out this week. Who knows? I mean, look at how bullish this looks. we can see clearly we've been making higher lows on Nvidia into this 184, 185 resistance this time. We're making these clear higher lows. Guys, at this point, this is heading for breakout, but again, it's not guaranteed. We're not seeing it fully quite yet. That's all we're seeing on the charts right now. The writing's kind of on the wall. But with that being said, I'm going to wrap up the video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, guys. Hit the like button. Make sure to subscribe. Join the Patreon for my portfolio updates. I post all the stocks I'm buying, trades, screenshots, full transparency, performance, all that stuff is on Patreon, linked down below. Or go to stocksurfs.com/Patreon, guys. That's simple. And with that being said, cheers. I'll catch you all in the next video.